Hello, this is Corey with Audi Colorado Springs. Today I'll be sharing with you a brief walk-around video of our 2013 Subaru BRZ Limited. Okay, here she is, 2013 Subaru BRZ. I feel like I'm very qualified to talk about this car because I used to own two of them, a 2013 and a 2017 after that. This one's finished in satin white pearl exterior with black interior. It has just over 75,000 miles on the odometer. We are asking just a hair under $17,000 for it. Now I'll skip over the basics. I assume you know what you're looking at if you're shopping for a BRZ. But let's start with what it has done to it. The previous owner added some nice modifications. Starting at the front, it has aftermarket LED headlights with LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. You notice as I came around the back is it has aftermarket LED tail lights. It has an NVIDIA catback exhaust system. I don't know the specific version of it, but I don't believe that it's the louder N1 version. It's the more streetable version. It has an aftermarket carbon fiber spoiler. We've got tinted windows on the outside. Of course, you notice the wheels. It has NK RPF1 alloy wheels. These are known for being very lightweight, but also cost-effective. It has Nitto Invo Summer Performance tires. Those are 220 tread wear, in case you're wondering. Let's go ahead and open up the hood. Okay, it looks largely stock under the hood. You will notice at the shock towers that the car does have Tane Flex Z coilovers. So that's going to give it that nice low ride height, excellent handling, and it's actually pretty compliant on the street. I did just come back from taking it for a spin. And you'll see down there that it has the unequal length FT86 Speed Factory header. The car does have a custom tune from 10/10 Performance in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Go ahead and open up the trunk. Okay, inside the trunk here, you'll notice the previous owner did include the stock shifter assembly. So if you did wish to revert that back to stock, you have the option. We have the factory carpeted floor mats back here. And underneath that is the Space Saver spare tire and all the tools and jacking equipment. Alright, let's go ahead and hop inside real quick. So on the limited trim, you get passive keyless entry. You just need to have the key on you, put your hand in the handle, it will unlock, and then to lock it, brush your finger across the static sensor. Of course, I don't have the key on me because it's inside the car. Here you can see the leather and Alcantara seats. These are heated. Nice thing about the Alcantara is it helps keep you in place, for one, and also it doesn't get as hot or as cold depending on the weather conditions. Let's go ahead and start her up. Got the push button start. So also on limited trim, you get the dual zone automatic climate control, push button start, heated front seats. It would normally come with a navigation head unit. This one's been replaced with an aftermarket Android unit, which is nice. Don't know quite how it all works. We'll just let it do its thing. Okay, just over 75,000 on the odometer here. You'll notice the TPMS light is flashing. That's because the aftermarket wheels do not have TPMS sensors currently installed. You could elect to install them, and that would take care of the light, or you can do what the previous owner did and just let it be. Notice we also do have automatic headlamps and the fog lamp switch here. And you've got your adjustments for the height of the HID headlights and your dimmer switch for the gauge cluster. Looking up at the rear view, it does have auto dimming with compass and the home link feature. Got your microphone up there for the Bluetooth hands-free calling. And looking at the back seat, you'll notice that it does have the lower anchors and tethers for child seat. So if you do have a little one, either now or on the way, you will be able to fit a child car seat back there if you ever need to. And the rear seat section does fold flat, giving you plenty of cargo space for such a relatively small sports car. Oh, and I didn't even talk about this ginormous shifter. So I don't recall the name of it, but it does have an aftermarket short throw shifter, and this is an extended shift lever, and it actually gives a really nice positive shift feel. It's not too notchy, it's actually very usable. I was driving it earlier, and you can heel toe downshift with it. It's not too difficult to use like some short throws. And then to get into reverse, instead of the standard shift lever, which has a collar here for the lockout, you just push the button, and that allows you to get it into reverse. So really simple. And then it does have this, I call it the drift button. That's just what I think the generic term for it is, but it allows you to kind of yank the handbrake without locking the button if you wanted to do some sideways hijinks. All right, now I've touched on all the good things about this car. However, in the interest of full disclosure, I don't want to give you any misinformation. I want to give you full disclosure on the car. I want you to know everything that's going on about it, especially if you're traveling from out of state to look at the car. It does have a few cosmetic blemishes, and we are offering the car as is, so please be wary of all of these. And we just don't want to have somebody come from far away and be disappointed at the condition. So let me just run through those with you real quick. All right, starting with the roof, it looks like the previous owner had vinyl wrapped the roof with like a gloss black, and you'll notice that there's still some vinyl residue left underneath here. I'm sure with a little bit of attention that those can be taken care of, but that's just kind of how they are. It looks like they tried to take it off with a razor. You'll notice there's a couple little nicks on the paint finish. So, you know, if it were me, I'd probably go ahead and have the roof vinyl wrapped again. I don't know why they removed it in the first place, but you know, here we are. And there's still some vinyl residue here behind the windshield seal. And then this is the most egregious thing. There's a scratch here. You know, putting a touch-up paint would make that go away in seconds. But, you know, again, as I said, interest of full disclosure, that's what we've got going on. It does look like there's a dent or two down here by the right side rocker. I don't know what could have caused that. I don't know if they ran something over or if something bumped into it, but that is there. And then the front bumper has a couple light scratches. No, that's actually not a scratch, that's adhesive, or road tar, excuse me. A little bit of a scratch here. Now, because the car's lowered, obviously, you're gonna scrape these on some stuff. It's just gonna happen. And the fitment of the bumper, it looks like it sticks out a little bit next to each headlight. And I don't know if that's because of the aftermarket headlights or if the bumper came off and didn't go back on quite right. But, you know, again, these are kind of nitpicky things. You really have to be looking for them, but like I said, we want to be upfront with you. We want you to know what you're getting yourself into. It's a really nice car. It drives very well. Modifications are tasteful, and I think it's going to make the next owner very happy. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a call with any questions. My phone number is area code 719-575-7844. Or you can shoot me an email at ckononchuk@audicoloradosprings.com. That's CKONONCHUK @audicoloradosprings.com. All right, thank you so much for watching.